making a backpacking hobo stove. You got on the right what we're working with, and on the left what it's going to be look like when it's done. And we have the stove holding up a backpacking pot, so you can see what it will be like when we're ready to cook. This stove operates with wood and tinder. You get tinder to start it with, put wood in it, and this way you don't have to carry fuel. All you have to do is carry tinder or find tinder when you're on the trail. We've used this stove several times when we've been out on the trail, and it works great. And today we're going to go through how to make this stove and how to use it when we're done. Here's our can. We measured our can to fit our pot. It's a titanium backpacking pot, also called a bully cup. It holds 16 ounces. And you may want to, whatever pot that you will be using for your stove, you would want to measure it in accordance, because it's got to sit down a little bit inside the can. And so here we are. We've got it measured, and here we are cutting our can. As you can tell right now, I don't know if you can tell by the video, but we're cutting around as opposed to through, because it's easier to keep the cut straight. Working with a V8 can, that's what this can is, and keeping it the cut straight proving to be difficult, and we find that cutting it around is working better. Here is the finished product, and we're going to get ready to put our holes in it and cut from there. We're using a V8 can. Okay, we have marked the holes for our can. Here are both the first stove that we're using as a pattern, because we've already made that one and we've used it several times. You can see us testing an Esprit stove in the back, and let me bring this a little closer so you can see where we have marked the doors. We got 4 holes there. We have marked the door, and we're going to drill holes in there with a 3/4 inch bit, and then we're going to take the rest of the door out with a Dremel tool. We are tapping the screws, the holes for the screws, and then we're going to drill the holes. Drilling the holes. We started the holes at 3/8. They weren't really big enough for the tin snips, so we changed them to 1/2 inch. Here we are cutting the hole with the tin snips. There we go. I said we're going to cut the hole with a Dremel tool, and that was a mistake. What we do is we take the burrs off with the Dremel tool. We cut the hole with the 1/2 inch and the tin snips, and then we're going to cut holes in the bottoms with a 1/2 inch so our fire will be able to breathe. Here is the finished product of the hole. Do a little close-up. And as you can see, it's there's still a lot of ridges. We'll be taking those off with the Dremel tool. Next, we're going to drill the holes on the bottom, the air holes that keep giving it enough oxygen so the wood will burn. All right, here we are drilling the holes. We tapped them with a screw, so it'll be easier to drill them, and using a 1/2 inch bit. It looks like we just spaced them somewhat evenly. It looks like we're going to get 9 or 10 holes around. Okay. We changed our hole size to 3/8 as opposed to 1/2 inch. Here we are drilling the holes around. I think we're still going to work out to about 10 holes. There is the finished product from the drilling the air holes on the bottom. Like I said, we drilled them with 3/8 inch. We're going to use 1/2 inch, but we figured it was just a little big, especially around the door. So we went with 3/8. All right, here we are using the Dremel to get off some of the burrs. We used some pliers to pull off the really long burrs, and we're just shaving the burrs down with the Dremel tool. You don't want to cut yourself when you're out packing. This taking the burrs off is the longest part of the process, because you really want to get them all off from the top. You got the top edges, you got the door edges, and then you got the outside and inside part of the holes. So it takes some time. Here's some more grinding footage. As you can tell, the grinding takes a long time. And you could probably do the top and the door on a wheel grinder. We just don't happen to have one where we're at. After sanding everything down, we just tested it out, and the backpacking kitchen fits in the stove, so it's all one piece. We just wanted to show you that. And you see the coat hanger in the back, and we're going to cut the coat hanger to make the rods that the pot will sit on when the stove is complete. We're putting 1/8 inch holes. We're going to put 4 holes parallel to each other, and this is where the we're going to make the hanger, and we're going to make rods that'll go through these holes so that we can it'll hold up our pot, and the wood will be burning underneath the pot, heating it up. Here we are measuring the coat hanger. See, we cutting it on the bend there, and as you can see, we have one. Okay, and we're going to cut the other one on the other bend on the other side, and that way we don't even have to bend the coat hanger. The coat hanger came natural with a bend for us. Alright, now there they are. There they are cut. And we're going to be putting the pot on there just so you can see. And there's the pot, and it fits. And here we got the, there you go. Now you can see everything, the finished stove. And this is what it looks like, and then it all will go together. And you can put the stove and your pot together, and it's really compact in your pack. And it doesn't weigh very much at all. It's very light, and all you got to do then is when you're out is either find tinder and create, get some sticks and create your own fire, or you can bring tinder with you.